Hi guys. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. It is me, she, her. Oh, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I was literally getting ready to wind down for the night. But I said I'm gonna hop on because I did want to kind of go over something. Yes, I had already got set to wind down and get ready to hop in the shower and wind down for the night. But I said I'm gonna hop on because hey y'all. Hi KBR. Hi, who is that? B Martin. Hi. Hey Kelly. Hi. Hey y'all, come in. I'm not gonna be on too long. Not too long. Come on in the room. Ooh. Hey y'all. Hey, Michelle Brooks. Say hey, Caramel. Hey y'all. Nicole Honor. Hey, I see my mod here. Deborah, LaDonna, Michelle Brooks, Kelly, Archer Palmer, Scorpion Miss, Creole Girl. Hey y'all. Dolores Campbell, Deborah, LaDonna, Kathy Cruel, Millie Newsom. Y'all know I can't see. Kim Jenkins, Lisa Foster, Naja Hanson, Scorpion. Oh, I already said Scorpion Miss, but hey, Scorpion Miss again. Laverne, Bobby Cox, Euminia, Impertitious, Jacqueline, Monique, Marsha Phillips, Naja Hanson, Ella Tripley. Hey, hey y'all. Hello, hello. All right. Let's get to it. I got a couple things I wanted to run across this morning. Yes. It says, hello, Mary Brown, Hampton, Virginia. Hey, Miss Mary. Welcome from Hampton, Virginia. Virginia in the house. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, my Lord. Hey, y'all. I see y'all coming in. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. I'm trying to do a quick little live. I had something I want to bring up that I ran across tonight, and I did not want to sleep on it. So I was going to save it for Car Chronicles, but I said, nah, I'll talk about it tonight. Okay. So first things first, I do have a little bit of celebrity news, honey. I ran across, if y'all know who Stephen Smith is, Stephan A. Smith, he is a commentator, okay? Let me show y'all a picture so y'all know who he is. So y'all know who we talking about. Stephan A. Smith, y'all know who he is. If y'all are in the sports world and you know who he is, if you've seen his face, y'all know he is so he's like that. But he is, honey, he's getting a whole lot of flack for talking mess about Rihanna. Now y'all know Rihanna is getting ready to she's gearing up to do her Super Bowl halftime performance. Okay, she's going to be performing for somebody said I can't stand him. She's going to be performing for the halftime for the Super Bowl, okay? And it said that Jay-Z is supposed to make an appearance with her in her performance. So that's gonna be pretty good because I love the both of them. I do. I love me some Rihanna. Okay. So Stephan A. Smith, y'all, like I said, he's a commentator. He talked junk about Rihanna. Okay, and he's getting some mess. He had to backtrack and he had to apologize to her too. I don't know if Rock Nation or somebody got in his ass about it. But yeah, he was talking out of turn, okay? He says that he's not excited for Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime show because she's not Beyonce, and they put it in quotations. Says there's levels, okay? He says it's Beyonce then everybody else. So it's kind of like he's trying to discount her as an artist and what she brings as far as her artistry to the game. Rihanna's got several hits. Rihanna got that bang, 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 that coin, 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 coin. She does, okay? Yeah, so I don't like when people compare. Like if you like somebody, you just like them. You don't have to be like, oh, I like this person and this person right here is better. I mean, if you like music, you like music. I love me some Rihanna. I do. I can rock out to Rihanna like a whole entire just like album of Rihanna. Because she got hits for days. Not to mention that she has her Fenty line, which is very successful. All right. She does. She has a lot of stuff going on. And it says that Stephan A. Smith, he had to apologize to Rihanna for the comments that he made about her halftime show performance. Okay. He says that he meant it as no disrespect and why you say it. And I think that's the problem with him. He get to talking so fast and too much that he don't realize what he's saying and how he's saying what he's saying to offend someone. And he is always like popping off. Now I get it. Your job is to be a commentator. And, you know, in sports, sometimes you're going to talk a little junk, but leave the music stuff to people that know about it. Okay. You're not a commentator for music. You're a commentator for sports. Leave that to the people who know about it. Now you have an opinion on what you like in terms of music and what you want to hear, but we don't want to hear your opinion on music because that's not your specialty. Keep that opinion to, you know, for yourself and people that you sit around and maybe sip or smoke a cigar with. That's who you can talk about what you like in terms of music. Because it really doesn't matter at the end of the day how you feel about this girl and her performance for the Super Bowl, because she's still going to get a coin. Okay. She's still gonna get her coin, regardless of how you feel about her. All right. Now, I already did my homework on Rihanna. Her net worth, Rihanna's net worth, as of right now today, is $1.4 billion. Okay. That's some coins. That's a boss bitch right there. Okay. You can say all day long you don't like her. What she's doing is working. Apparently. She is a new mom now. She's getting her body back right. She's getting herself to get back out there. And what better way to do it in the Super Bowl performance? Everybody's going to want to see her for the halftime Super Bowl performance. I've seen her several times. Rihanna does very good shows. I've seen her perform on, you know, several shows. She does very good shows. She's a great performer. She just is. Somebody said, hey, Caramel. Hey, Miss Judy Coles. Hi. But yeah, so then Stephen Smith, his network, I looked it up. He's 16 million. I mean, that's a nice little coin, but it ain't 1.4 billion. So, you know, when you kind of get in that league, then maybe you talk, sir. Maybe you can talk then when you kind of get in that league where Rihanna is, because as of right now, sir, you're not there. So sit home with your, what do you got? You're 16 million and be quiet. Okay. For you to compare the two of them to say that she's not Beyonce, she don't want to be Beyonce. Rihanna does what she does in her own right, like I said. Beyonce's net worth is 360 million. Okay. And still climbing and still climbing and still climbing. All right. So like I said, Rock Nation must have torn his ass, honey, about what he had to say about Rihanna, because he hurried up and retracted that little statement and gave her a good old apology. So yeah, sir, you doing this right here? We need this as it relates to Rihanna, because I'm a fan of Rihanna. I love anything she put out. Fenty collection is popping. Yes, it is. All right. Somebody else I want to talk about right quick. Rapper Blueface. Y'all might have seen it in my community post. Rapper Blueface, honey, says that he made $798,000, you guys, on OnlyFans. I said, hot damn it, who knew? Who knew that you could be out here making that kind of coin, that kind of bag on OnlyFans? And he said he's doing it without showing any body parts. Like he's not having to undress or show any body parts. And he makes $798,000 on OnlyFans. I said, what? This is him. This is him. Ain't that crazy? $798,000 on. I said, I'm in the wrong business. OnlyFans, I'm ready to tell my story. My God. OnlyFans. I need a 1-800. Anybody got the 1-800 number to OnlyFans? I need to shout out to them right quick. I need to call them right quick. I might need to put my live on pause or call OnlyFans and see if I can. I need to call y'all. I need to call y'all and see what's going on here. Caramel might need to get a little litty for a little coin here now. I got some clear heels downstairs. Don't get the game twisted over here now. I know a little thing or two over here. Now we know how to roll our back a little bit over here. Now we can make a little coin if we need to. Nah. Blueface, don't be out here acting like you're the only one that can be making a coin out here on OnlyFans. Nah, I got some subscribers over here now. You might got some fans. I got some fans too somewhere. Shit, I don't know where they at, but I got some. Nah, out here trying to make all the damn money on OnlyFans. Make me go down there and dust off my damn clear heels out here now. Whoa, when I saw that, I said, wait a minute, what? Oh my God, y'all. He did a breakdown. He did a breakdown of what he made each month. Y'all ready for this? I want to get off this so bad, but it's just in my spirit right now. I said, oh my God, I got to talk about this. All right. So in January, y'all ready for this? All right. So for 2023 of January, like we're in January right now. So far he's already made $30,680. We ain't even done with January yet. That's what he has made so far in January 2023, y'all. $30,680. Yeah, I got it. Baby, get my clear heels out down there, baby. Yeah, it's on and popping. I'm sorry. Let me holler down. Baby, get my clear heels out the closet down there, baby. So December, okay, December of 2022, he made $68,426.40. I'll take the 40 cents too. I said, bro, and you ain't showing nothing. He said he not showing like nobody parts. He just on there, just being Blueface. I said, shit, I could be red face. I could be caramel face or somebody up on there and get this good old coin. Like, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm just, hey, it's a coin to be made. I can make it. I'm just sorry. Hey. I can be red face. You gonna be Blueface, bitch? I'm gonna be red face. Let's get this money together, okay? That's how I'm feeling right now. But I was like, damn, bro. And it's just like every other month after that, it's like everywhere in between the 20,000s and 30,000s, like each month, y'all. He has made a serious coin on OnlyFans. I did not know that it was money like that to be made on OnlyFans, and you ain't got to be showing nothing. Like, I would be on there on my Janet Jackson doing this shit here, like 30,000. That's 30,000 right there. Like, that's 30,000. Me, doing a little Janet Jackson post, 30,000 in the bank. I ain't got to show nothing. Ooh, y'all tripping. Let's get this money, Blueface. I'm red face, all right? So when I log back on now, I'm red face. Welcome to the stage, red face, bitch. Give me my check. Y'all don't be hating on me either. Don't be hating on me when I get that 30 grand on OnlyFans, okay? Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me. All right, let's move on. I said, damn, that kind of money, making that kind of money on OnlyFans? Who knew? Let's keep this train rolling, baby. Woo, Lord. I said, Lord, that touched me right there. I said, I'm in the wrong profession. I am in the wrong profession. I promise you, y'all. That right there. I said, oh, Lord. I'm getting up every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. Be doing car chronicles when I could just be on OnlyFans and just be okay. Child. I got to reevaluate my life because something ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing. I'm just saying. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. We got to talk, Blueface. Email me at caramelrell75@gmail.com. Let me know how you're doing this, bro. Okay? Again, my email is... my email is caramelrell75@gmail.com. Holla at your girl, Blueface. All right? I'm red face over here. All right. So here we go. Now, Martell Hope, y'all. We talked about him early this morning. Child, he's in the news again, baby. He's in the news again. Martell Hope, baby, is clashing with Carlos King, okay, about his storyline for season 6 on Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? Go figure. So they're saying that Martell and Carlos King, they recently had some type of tension regarding Martell's role. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Smith. So you cut up this morning. Kudos to you. Oh, I appreciate it. I wanted to drag so bad this morning. I wanted to drag him so bad, but then I kind of felt like taking a different direction because y'all know sometimes people kind of be going through things in life. So I kind of have to go where my heart leads me to go. Yes, we can drag and talk junk. Y'all know I can do that. That's my specialty. I can do that in my sleep. But sometimes I like to kind of take a different direction and kind of give somebody something a little more concrete to kind of, hear and kind of hold on to because people be going through stuff in life. You can't really live on jokes all the time. You got to have something more concrete. Okay. You got to have some meat and potatoes sometimes. You can't live off just, jokes. But, but so Martell, child, he is bucking against Carlos and his decisioning on the direction of his storyline for season 6. Y'all know they have already started filming, okay, season 6 for Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right. So the issue is that Martell wants to film his real life, which whatever that is. Do you even have a life? He wants to film his real life, meaning him co-parenting with Melody and Ariane. Y'all already know what he's trying to do, okay? He wants to film his real life. That's what he wants his storyline to be, him co-parenting with Melody and Ariane, okay? But Carlos is 100% against it, all right? 100% against it. Carlos is like, it's a hell no, Martell. All right? So I'm sure Melody was in disagreement of that as well, because y'all already know that Melody said that if and when they decide to bring Ariane on the show, that she is going to be walking. She's not going to be filming with her. She don't want her on the show, which she should not be on the show. This is Melody's platform. This is her show. She pitched it. We already know the whole details and the history behind that. At the end of the day, I feel like it's disrespectful for Martell to want to bring his side chick, the person who broke up this woman's marriage and has pretty much taunted her and talked shit about her online, to bring her on this woman's platform to try to earn a coin off her back when this is her show. This is her baby. This is what she brought to the table. So why do you need to eat up off me? And Ariana is always saying, oh, I'm not able to tell my story. They're talking about my likeness. Every time I turn around, LAMH Huntsville is talking about me, and they're telling lies on me. My thing is this: create your own platform, just like Melody did. Create your own platform and tell whatever you want to tell. You've been on several interviews. You had the opportunity to be on Tasha K's channel and talk about whatever you want to talk about, but you got up there trying to be messy. You really didn't tell anything, and that's the problem with her. She always saying she got so much stuff that she want to tell, but she ain't talking about nothing. You want fame without the work, Ariana. That's what it is. Just like Martell. The two of them are the same, one and the same. You want the fame, but you don't want to do the footwork to get the fame. You just want to slide in on somebody else's work. And that's the same thing that Martell is doing. He wants to be able to slide in off Melody's work that she's been putting in as it relates to him trying to get full custody of these kids and just get money off her and just live off her for the rest of his life because he don't want to work. So Ariana now, Martell is trying tooth and nail to get this girl on the show so she can earn a check at the expense of his ex-wife. And that is just, it's sad. It's sad. So Martell, like I said, he is pushing for Ariana a spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but Carlos is totally against it. Carlos has said not to be a fan of Ariana because she's very disrespectful. We already talked about that, okay? So Ann, she and Miss Ann. Thanks for being here, ma'am. If you hear any other content creators as well, y'all know when I get to talking, I can't really see who's coming in because that kind of throws me off. So then Carlos, like I said, he don't really want Ariana on there. He's already said that he would never, ever have her on the show because she's totally disrespectful. All right. Now, Martell has promised Ariana from day one that she was going to have a spot on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's really not your place to tell her that, sir. Okay. That's not your place to tell her she's about to be on the show. So you don't pump her head up to make her feel like she's about to be on a platform that she's really not welcome to be on. She's not welcome to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. So they said that something about she has been featured. Well, y'all know she was featured on a phone call with Martell. That's the only time that she was actually not even really shown. She was heard of through a conversation in what, season 4, I think, where Martell was driving in the car and he was having a conversation with Ariana, and they edited the hell out of that, and she was pissed about it. Okay. And she started talking out about that as well. But she had a conversation with Martell, and Martell did this whole, when she was talking about the baby, Lil Holt. He was trying to say that he didn't think the baby was his and he wanted a paternity test, that bullshit. So she was kind of popping off on him or whatever. But that was the only time that they ever, like, not even showed her, but debuted her on the show. So after that, she wanted to keep pulling this whole, oh, well, they're using my likeness and they're lying on me and they're using me for a storyline. And then she said, I don't want to be on the show and my son would never film. That's what she continues to say. Then she brought Oprah into the mess. And I'm like, girl, first of all, she's tagging Oprah in these little subliminals and these hate messages on IG. I'm like, girl, Oprah don't have time to be reading your messages and responding to you. She was doing the same thing with Carlos King as well, okay? She wrote this long IG post. One, you guys probably have heard of it. Let me read what she had to say, and it was just out there. She says, no, I will never be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, nor will my son. She says they've asked numerous times for him. And then she put TF, which y'all know is the fuck. So then she says, Carlos was just in Huntsville for a meeting with the cast yesterday. See, how does she know that besides Martell telling her that? And that's my thing. You are on the show, Martell. You are a castmate. She is not. She should not be privy to information that is going on the show as it relates to the cast members. If you guys are having any type of meeting and what you discuss in that meeting, Ariana should not be privy to that information because you know all she's going to do is hop online and run her dolphin mouth. Okay. Ugh. So she says that she says I was brought up and he said that I was too disrespectful. How would she know that you weren't in the meeting? Martell told you that. She says this tickled me. She says your show disgusted me for 2 years before I even said anything. She says I don't owe y'all shit and I'm not kissing y'all ass. She says Oprah, your network on some BS. Lying on people for fake storylines. She says they told me never bring her up. Talking about Oprah. She put LOL. She says the lies y'all told. She says the contract that y'all finessed me into signing. I hate that for me, okay? So I think she's under some type of gag order to where she cannot speak as it relates to Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? That is what she's talking about. So she says that these people are delusional. I stood up for myself. Y'all lied and still, that's how she wrote it, lying. She says making fake storylines up for views, all right? She says, oops, hold on. She says that y'all can keep watching that clown shit they playing y'all. She says it's reality TV. They will never tell the truth. Only what sells. The whole cast films going along. She can't even write. And I'm reading this verbatim, I promise you. She says it's reality TV. They will never tell the truth. Only what sells. The whole cast films going along to make money. It's an easy job and they want fame from little old Huntsville. Okay. She says, but nobody was that girl enough to not use somebody to be relevant. This girl can't write, y'all. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to read it verbatim, but she's not making any sense. She says, enough to not use someone to be relevant. Never had it alone. I don't know what that means. Never be clear if you're not that relevant. That don't even make no sense. Ariana, see, that's the problem. Your ass need to be going back to school and learn some type of English. You and Martell, both of y'all asses need to share leapfrogs, baby, because you can't talk, he can't talk, he can't read, and you can't write. Both of y'all, I see the similarities now. I see what has drawn the two of you guys together, because your asses cannot talk and or read and or articulate out here. You talking about you done been to college? I can't tell. Maybe that's why you dropped out, because your ass could not comprehend nothing. Okay? You can't even write a simple post. And why are you even bringing up Oprah? Let's go back to that. Do you think Oprah and her $1 billion time have any time to be focused on anything that you posting online and trying to attach her name to it? This woman don't know you, want to know you, ever meet you in life, none of that. So you're trying to come up off of trying to pick the likes of Oprah to try to be mentioning this woman and tagging her in your post, and then she's tagging Carlos King as well. And he's just like, Martell, get your side chick. I'm sick of her ass. She should not be messaging me like, no, you cannot be on the show because you're too disrespectful. This is what he has already told her. So Martell is going to meetings that Carlos King is having with the cast and running back telling Ariana what is being said in these meetings. Carlos said in the meeting he don't want her to be on the show because she's too disrespectful. What Martell do? Took his funky skunk loafer wearing ass over there and told her everything that was said in the meeting. She's not even on the show. Now, I told you guys before that she started some kind of TikTok magazine, something where she was on there saying that she was a Love and Marriage Huntsville cast member. Since when? Have we ever seen her on Love and Marriage Huntsville ever? I'll wait. Her favorite word. I'll wait. We have never seen you, Ariana, on Love and Marriage Huntsville because I know you be trolling and in the bushes on people's channels. You have never been on the show. Your voice was on the show and you signed the contract. If you didn't want to sign the contract to have your likeness on the show, then you shouldn't have signed it. And I'm sure you got a check behind that, which you, I'm sure, already blew through it, which you probably should have been putting towards your car. You would have one now. Okay. Am I reading you? Probably. Am I worried about you coming for me? Never. It's the truth. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You, ma'am, are not going to be on this show. I don't care what kind of conversations you have with Martell. Martell is acting out because he's upset that Carlos will not budge into having him on the show. He also wants to have Sheree on the show as well. That is the one thing that Carlos agrees to, because he does want Sheree to be on the show in terms of, you know, helping boost the show, in terms of helping Martell have a storyline, because at this point in time, he and Melody are not in such a great space. I mean, we already saw how they were interacting at the reunion. Melody was talking about his shoes being ugly, child. She was hitting below the belt. She is done with his ass. Like, when somebody goes as far as talking about, and that's why your damn shoes is ugly. Like, you know, I done read and said everything I need to say about your ass. But let me go on and get this last read in and just call your damn shoes ugly. Like, she's to that point now where she just don't have nothing else for his ass. And I'm willing to bet you she really don't want to film with him and deal with that going back and forth and arguing with him for a whole nother season, because she's at a different place in her life right now. She's trying to raise her kids and work and run her businesses. Martell is pretty much riding on her back for a storyline. So now he's trying to pitch to Carlos. Can he bring Ariana on the show and show how they're co-parenting and how he's co-parenting with Mel? Mel is not about to film with Ariana. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And Carlos is not going to risk losing Melody on the show if she decides to walk, because that's going to mean that viewership is going to go pew. because everybody tune in, most of everybody tune in to see Melody. We don't want to see Ariana because of what she represents. This is not Side Chicks of Huntsville. This is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so stop saying that you don't want to be on the show, but then you behind the scenes talking to Martell, trying to get him to speak up for you to be on the show. That's what it is. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Get your own platform. You be on YouTube. Ariana is on IG and YouTube all the time, but you are not talking about stuff. So what type of storyline do you have, Ariana, to where you're pushing to be on this show? Get on your own platform. You have YouTube. You got these people over there paying these $4.99 apps. You promising that you're going to say, tell them all this information. That's what you need to be doing. You've been on what? She's been online now for years. And you still have not done nothing with your platform to where you are being monetized enough to make money off of it. All this stuff you saying, you should be spilling it and earning a coin. That's what I would be doing. If I was in that situation, I would turn my pain into money. That's what Melody did. Her divorce and what she went through with Martell, she's earning a coin off that on Love and Marriage Huntsville. People tune in to see what she went through in her life, the hurt and the pain that she went through. She turned it into her storyline, which is making her money. It's a continuous check for her. So Ariana, you sitting back since you sitting in the bushes instead of watching her. You probably sitting home all day cutting out pictures of her, posting them up on your little poster. On your single black female bullshit. You need to be home trying to get your page up so that you can start talking and telling some stuff if you don't have a gag order on it. That's probably why she can't do it, because she probably got a gag order. She does have one as it relates to Love and Marriage Huntsville because she was running her mouth. She was trying to be telling stuff about the cast on the show. They cannot have that stuff that Martell is running back telling her. She's hopping online and telling it, and it's conflicting with what's going on the show. So Carlos had to put his foot down with her and let Martell know, look, you need to get her. You need to get her, or you're going to jeopardize your spot on the show. That's what it is. Yeah. So like I said, she's posting. She done went and posted about them having a meeting on her IG and about the cast members. And then she's also calling out and disrespecting Oprah because she believes that Love and Marriage Huntsville have lied on her. Oprah don't have nothing to do with that. Oprah don't even own the OWN network anymore. She sold it. She sold it. Okay. So she's pissed at OWN. She's pissed at OWN and that Martell wants Knox to film. They already said that they OWN would have Love and Marriage Huntsville would have Knox on the show, but they don't want her on the show. So she's saying that if I can't be on the show, then my son can't film. That's pretty much what she's saying. So she's not going to allow her son, which you so stupid because you still going to get a coin behind it, you dummy. You don't want your son to be on there because you can't be on there. But at the end of the day, you still going to earn a coin behind him being on the show. So you being mad and salty because you can't be the one that's famous and it's going to be your son that's being shown. That's why she keep pushing him out there every time Martell get the M&M kids because she's trying to earn fame off of her son. The more that people see him with the M&M kids, because y'all know they're already famous. When we see them, we know them. When we see Melody's kids, we know Melody's kids. So Ariana is pushing her son, Lil Knox, off on Melody's kids every week that Martell go and get the M&M kids, okay? He swing by and get Ariana's son, which now that's making him be a little more famous. And the more we see him, everybody knows who he is. So she's trying to come up on fame as it relates to her son off of Melody's kids. She's still trying to eat off Melody. Still trying to eat off Melody. That's what she's doing. She ain't slick. I see you, Ariana. I see you. You mad because Melody cut that bag. So now you're trying to get it by way of Martell through another way. And you're using this trap baby to do it. So now you're mad because they won't allow you to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So you're going to say, well, my son ain't going to go on there. I'm not going to let him film, which you stupid because you cutting your own bag. Martell, whatever money that he's giving you every month to help you support this trap baby. If he's trying to use him for a storyline and you're not allowing him to film, you're the stupid one. Because you don't work. You're on government assistance. So that's going to only put money in your pocket so you can survive. But if you want to keep living off $20 a month, then, hey, who am I? Who am I to break up that party? Baby, I will blow up some more balloons and help you celebrate, baby, on them 20 discuss it ain't got no money. So why would you be stopping your bag because you and your feelings because you can't be on the show versus letting your son go on over there, child? We don't want to see him anyway. We don't want to see him anyway. The camera crew don't want to be having this holler cut because his ass is on there hollering every 5 seconds. Nobody else can film their scenes because he done kicked the cameraman in the damn forehead. Because y'all know he don't do nothing but somersaults from the time his ass wake up to the time he go to bed. So yeah, they probably don't want him to film. Probably don't want him to film. I know Carlos was saying the other day it took them 15 hours to film. So 15 hours is going to turn into 24 hours if Lil Hope's ass is on set, and y'all know it. Because he don't take no naps. He don't go to sleep. He eats candy for lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and brunch. So you can already see how that's going to be a whole damn disaster. Okay? So I don't know why Martell keeps trying to push this child off on everybody. We don't want to see this child. I'm going to say it right here on this channel. I ain't got nothing against children. But we don't want to see this child because of what he represents. He's a cursed child because of how he was brought into this world. You cursed too, Martell and Ariana. So are you. So are you. We don't want to see this child. I'm sorry. The ratings is going to go down as soon as his ass pop on there and start that shit right there. We don't want to see that. I don't want to hear no buzzer every 5 seconds on the show. I'm just saying. I don't want to hear that. I don't hear that. So, like I said, she's continuing to come for Carlos and tagging Oprah in her negative posts and her rants. Okay, and Carlos is feeling away about it, about the continued disrespect. All right. Ariana says that she doesn't want to be on Love and Match Huntsville, as I said before, but she continues to rant on her IG and online about her likeness continuing to be used for over 2 years now. I haven't heard anybody say nothing about Ariana. Have y'all? The only thing that they mentioned about Ariana was that she was the one that Martell was seeing in terms of cheating on her. Melody have not talked about that no more because she has moved past it. And then the only time that Melody mentioned Ariana this past season was when she said something about Martell running back and telling Ariana about her having COVID, which he never should have did. And that's the problem. Martell is like a whole little biatch out here. Why do you continue to be telling people business? Why are you telling people? He run his mouth more than a female. Martell runs his mouth like a female. I've never seen a man that talk to him. I keep telling y'all, I don't like a talking man. If you're talking as much as a woman, there's something wrong with you. And he lives to be telling other people's business. Then he stand back and be like, oh, I don't know why she's acting like that. I don't know why she's doing it. I don't know why she would post that. Because you're telling her. Stop telling her shit. Because you know how immature and slow her ass is. She lives to have any type of information that she can on anybody on the cast and as it relates to Melody. So it gives her this ammunition to jump online and add bullshit to what she heard and be coming for Melody. That's why she following her mama. Because she wants to have some type of information. She will not let go. This girl is single black female. I told you, she's obsessed. And now it's spilling over to the point to where she is picking out certain bloggers and posting them in pictures and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. Did I see Anthony Lofty's pop in? Hi, Anthony Lofty, if that's him in the building. Thank you. Yeah, I did see that. It said Anthony Lofty's. Thanks for being here, sir. It's crazy. It is crazy. And they continue to allow it's Martell. I keep telling y'all, Martell is the common denominator in all this bullshit. It could stop if he would just stop. But it's like he goes from one extreme to the next. He enjoys this type of mess. He keep up more mess than females. I'm telling y'all, it is him. Oh, all right. So I did have a video that I wanted to share. Let me see. Can I get it pulled up here? Because oh my God, they doing team too much. They are doing way too much. They are doing way too much. Way too much. So like I said, Martell, he's asking the producers and he's asking Carlos, okay, to shoot him and Knox and Ariana and Sheree for his storyline. And Carlos is just saying no. Now Sheree, he's bending on having Sheree on there because he likes her, because she already has a face for television. She's been on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody knows who she is. So that's only just going to, bring more clout and views to his show, because it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic between her and Martell, since they're trying to say they're dating. But Carlos is saying it's an absolutely hell no as it relates to Ariana. Now that he's saying Lil Knox, he may bend on that. But in terms of Ariana, it's a hell no. But Ariana is saying Knox cannot film. She's not going to allow it. So I don't know what the hell what Martell is going to do as it relates to, thank you so much, Miss Annette Griffin, for the super chat. I don't know what he's going to do about his storyline. Melody might have told him she's not filming with his ass this season. So he's scrambling, trying to figure out how he's going to have a storyline and make it, because he ain't doing he ain't doing nothing as it relates to his builder's license. He really not doing nothing with his wine. So what better way to be trying to get a storyline as to say this co-parent? That's all he got as it relates to his kids. That's it. He already said he's devoting 100% of his time to his children. He ain't trying to work. He ain't trying to do nothing else. So that's why he's trying to use this children stuff. And then again, you still got to get Melody's permission to be filming with the kids like that because she's their mother as well. So you can't just be out here saying, well, I'm going to use the Eminem kids as my storyline to try to get a bag off them. Because y'all know Martell lives to try to get a bag off other people. That's his specialty. That's why he mad at Mel. Because she won't let him eat off her no more. But let me pull this video up for you guys. Because, baby.
Go ahead. Because that's just ridiculous to me. But go ahead.
The show was called Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me back up. The show was called Love and Marriage because of the hosts, the Scotts, and the Scotts 2.0. Melody doesn't have to be in love for the rest of her damn life. Because at the end of the day, this show got jumped off because of that story. Martell, tell y'all some tea. When Martell and Mel got a divorce, Martell called me and said, am I off the show now? And I said, why would you be off the show? He said, because ain't that what happens when people get a divorce? The men, they leave, they get fired. And I said, no, we want to follow the continuation of your real life. And that's what I mean by that. So I was not trying to be shady towards Destiny. It was more so of Melody and Martell can be single until the end of time. They started the foundation along with Marcel, Kimmy, Tisha, Maurice. And at the end of the day, if you want to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville, DC, or any city God blesses us with, you're going to have to follow the same narrative of you have to do whatever it takes to give your real life, because that's the only way you're going to have staying power on this show.
So the source starts back.
What y'all think about that? That's from Carlos King's mouth. Okay, gotta have that staying power. You gotta have a storyline that's interesting. You gotta have a storyline that's interesting. There's something that's gonna keep the ratings up and make people watch the show. That's. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. Now, like I said, he is bending on the fact that Martell can have Sheree on the show if she agrees to film. I know for his wine launch, Sheree was supposed to show up for that. But Martell decided to let Sheree know not to come for the wine launch. Y'all remember this past season when he had this other relaunch for this incest wine, as I like to call it. He told Sheree not to come because he did not want the attention to be taken off of his wine and him trying to sell his wine and promoting his wine and everybody focusing on just him and her and the fact that they are out with this new relationship. So he asked her not to come to the wine launch so that it would not be a distraction with her being there and everybody just focused on, oh, Sheree is here. Oh, Sheree is here. He wanted the attention to be on his wine. So she chose to sit that out because she originally was supposed to film this season, well, this past season, which was season 5. Okay. So Carlos, I guess is Martell is trying to get her on this show to film this season because I'm thinking Melody really don't want to film with his ass this season. And really that was his storyline. Melody was his storyline, him following her around and arguing with her. Okay, this past season, season 5, when he went on the show on the family trip with her. Okay, and then that turned into a mess. So it's like I think she's tired of being forced to film with him. It's draining. So now she's saying to him, look, you got to find your own shit. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of you riding my back, and I'm tired of you being all up under me trying to film with me. It's draining. She said it on the show at the reunion. It's hard co-parenting with somebody that you don't even like. She said she don't even like him. This is my kid's father, but she said at the reunion, I don't even like him. There's somebody that I used to love to now going to not even liking. That is hard to have to do, to be always around. And keep in mind, they're filming for hours. Like he said, 15-hour days filming. So imagine being around somebody that you cannot stand. It just irks your soul that you just want to damn drop kick their ass when you see them because they stay on the constant BS behind the scenes and steady stirring up bullshit like Martell seems to do. So imagine having to be around that person constantly and putting on a face for the camera and making it look believable when inside you just like, I can't stand this motherfucker. Like, I don't want to be around his ass. Like, you be on that inside, but you got to be like, okay, here. Hi, Martell. Y'all know how she talk. Hi, Martell. She got to be on that bullshit when she really want to be like, look at motherfucker. Like, I don't look. She want to be on that. Okay. So it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to have to film with somebody like that. Because Martell is very difficult. He's very difficult. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. But like I said, Martell is trying to get Sheree on. And that's the one thing that Carlos King does agree with. The fact that Sheree would be a good fit. Because, you know, but Kimmy, Stormy, and Destiny, they've all been seen hanging out with Sheree. Okay, so they're saying that Sheree will be a good fit on the show because she gets along with the other cast members and she's been seen hanging with them. So maybe that's why they've been hanging around her, because they're trying to get her, I guess, used to being around them for storyline's sake. I don't know how that will work. But usually I don't understand since when Bravo and OWN started kind of co-mingling their castmates like that, because it didn't used to be that way. If you were on OWN did not want Bravo did not want their people going on other networks. It used to be that way. So I don't know what kind of mess is going on with that, but I don't know. So I'm not understanding why Martell wants to bring all his side chicks on the show, baby. But that's just going to be a whole mess. It's going to mess up the energy on the show, especially if Ariane tries to come on. And I just don't see her coming on there. And like I said, Carlos is saying that she is not ever going to appear because he feels that she's very disrespectful. He don't want to have to deal with that. He keeps having to check Martell's ass about her. And he would just not put his foot down and check Ariane. And I don't know why it is that she is allowed to just continue to do and say things that he won't check her. But he's always trying to check Melody. He stays trying to check Melody, and what she say, he always telling her to be quiet. Well, be quiet then. I don't like that. Don't say nothing then. Don't do this then. He's always trying to check her like she is his child, but he don't have that energy with Ariane. I don't understand that. He don't never ever check Ariane. How is it that she's able to hop online and repeat conversations that you and her have had in secret and blast everybody on social media, and you don't check her at all? She's just allowed to hop on there and say anything. Anything. She's done went on there and posted conversations between her and Martell when he done pissed her off, and she gets away with that. She gets away with that. But when he fall out with Melody, it's just like they fighting tooth and nails. He want to run to the courts. It's just like a knockdown drag out. Like he goes for the jugular when it comes to Melody. But with Ariane gets a pass for some odd reason. And maybe she knows some deep, dark secrets that we just don't know about yet, that maybe Melody don't know about either. That's what I'm thinking. Because when she threw that whole comment out there about him liking men, I was like, hold up. Maybe she does know some things that we don't know. Maybe she does. And he probably went over there and fussed her ass out about that too, about her saying that too online. Because y'all know every time he pisses her off, that's her go-to to hop online. I said, see, you need to be using that platform. Since you want to be out here like everybody on Lifetime, I'm ready to tell my story. Hop your ass on YouTube and be telling some stuff that you know and go, because people want to know. Everybody lives to hear some new tea about something. So if you got all this tea that you sitting on, get on your platform and spill it. That's just going to only get you more viewers. That's going to make you a coin. You ain't got to worry about being on LAMH Huntsville because you're not going to be on there anyway. But use your platform, girl. Tell your story. You tired of people lying on you? Talk about your life. Tell things that people are saying about you that you feel ain't true on your platform. But don't be trying to climb up on somebody else's back to be famous off of their neck, off of their show, and off of their hard work. But that's all I have, guys. Oh my God. When I saw that, I said, yeah, I need to talk about that tonight before I go to bed. Because Martell, he has the sheer audacity to be out here trying to bring some damn Ariane on LAMH Huntsville. That is totally going to run all the viewers away because we don't want to see that bullshit. But then, you know, some of the side chicks, baby, they're going to tune in because, hey, they're going to be applauding the fact that, hey, another side chick done made it, honey. So they're going to be applauding the fact that a side chick done made their way onto the show to be messy and be telling somebody damn business. So y'all know they all stick together. So we're going to see what it gives at the end of the day. But Ariane, hey, a word to the wise, baby, you only stop in your bag by not letting Little Hope film. But we want to thank you for that because we don't want to see his little ass on the show anyway. Okay, so thank you for that's the one thing that you've done right since we've known you, was not allowed him to be on the show. Okay, and the camera crew, I think, probably done let Carlos King know it as well because they've seen several videos of his ass in action. Okay, because he stay in action. But we're gonna get on up out of here, baby. So you guys can get some rest and I can get myself on in this bed so we can be ready for Car Chronicles in the morning. Y'all know Car Chronicles is in the morning, Monday through Friday, baby. It's Car Chronicles. Thank you, content creators that joined tonight. I think Anthony Lofty was here. Thank you, sir, if you're still in the building. And if you're still here, if that was her in the building as well, any other content creators, thank you for being here. Thank you, mods, for doing such a great job. Caramelians, thank y'all for being here and supporting this channel. If you did not like the video, please go ahead and like and also subscribe if you did not as well. What we got? Almost 460 in the building and 269 likes. Really? That's what we on? Trolls, y'all are not special. I keep saying it every night. You're not special, trolls. Let's get the likes up. Yes, because I spilled some good tea tonight. Yes, I did. I got right on up. Hey, I was in the bed. I got up out the bed to come on up here, give y'all some little tea tonight before I go on back downstairs and get my ass in the bed. But you guys, please go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the mornings. And have a blessed evening, Caramel. Yes, you too, guys. All right, love you guys that way. And goodbye.